Hi, when it comes to getting sales, the standard question people always ask me is where should the focus be, on the sales targets or elsewhere? Based on my three and a half decades of experience in this line, one thing that I can say it with certainty is that getting numbers is the problem of the organization, the sales team, the people on the front line. But the customer does not buy because you have a target. The customer buys because one, he needs a product or he wants a product, and second, for sure, he is happy with what you have to offer, what we would call it as service. In any sales, service is an input. Sales as a number that happens is normally the output, what we typically call as the lead indicators and the lag indicators. Sales happens at the end of the transaction, which is a lag indicator. But if the customer is not happy before the sale is made, during the sale is made, after the sale is made on the service that you're offering, it's next to impossible for you to. You may get a few customers here and there based on price and a few references and all that. But to have continued transactions, continued relationship is something that's not going to be easy if you're focused only on sales. Many of the organizations I've consulted to during normal times and also during these tough times, the COVID times when the lockdown is still in place, it may be lifted any time. This is the time for you to relook at your selling strategies. Any selling strategy based on driving numbers, the number of calls made, the number of closures attempted, all that is fine. That's bound to happen in any outward bound sales organization. But the primary focus has to be on customer service. If you are looking at redrawing your strategies for the post-lockdown situation, where you are looking at driving sales vis-a-vis competition, the biggest differentiator that we have in two different products, even it comes from the same brand but from two different outlets, is the service, the standard of service, the quality of service that you are able to provide, irrespective of who interacts with the customer. It is just not about service in terms of repairing something after something goes wrong. Service includes the quality of interaction, making the customer feel that he is wanted in the transaction, giving him an experience that he will remember so that he keeps coming back. Imagine your own buying experience. Though you can buy vegetables, though you can go for a haircut, though you can go to a doctor of your choice, finally we all land up going to a place where we believe we are comfortable and we are taken care. Start looking at your sales strategy prima facie from the viewpoint of the customer who buys mainly because he is happy with your product or service before the purchase, during the purchase and after the purchase. The cascading effect of having a customer who is dissatisfied can be disastrous. Hence, while it's all right to ask for numbers, push for numbers, shift your focus specifically in the post-lockdown period where the focus has to shift purely onto service. The salesman does not think numbers but he thinks service. Service is the input, service is the mantra. Sales is supposed to happen, will happen as a byproduct. That's not the main product of any interaction with the customer. Go back to your drawing boards. These are the times we have few more days left for the lockdown to be lifted. Even after lockdown, the idea is to survive, and during survival time, the idea is to get customers to come and want to buy your product, and that can happen by giving exemplary service. If you don't have service standards as part of your selling process, please go back to your drawing board and start doing the same. Once you're able to survive, you will be able to stabilize, and then surging ahead becomes a possibility. If you need any help, do reach out to people like us. We are all there to help you out to design strategies which will help you to focus on service, what the customer gets out of it, how the customer benefits out of it before, during and after the sale. Sales will happen, and this is the only differentiating factor that you have between you and your competition. Focus a lot there. Do best what you can do on providing the best of the service that the customer would expect and exceed it every time. Sales will be yours. You will be able to survive, you will be able to stabilize, and you will be able to surge ahead. I wish you the very best. Thank you.